Peter Venaglia coming to you from the paddock here in Yonkers, New York, with an advanced look at Tuesday afternoon's races, specifically races 8 through 12, all 5 trot races, all at the elongated distance of 1.25 miles, 2 with 12-horse fields and 3 with 10-horse fields. And we have one of the driving stars of our colony here, Eric Carlson. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
In race 7 from the 7-hole on Tuesday, you have Venaglia for trainer Jason Robinson. He does have a win at this level in distance this year, and actually worked his way up to the open level earlier in the year, and now has worked his way back down. Went off stride at this level last week. You drove him earlier this year. What can you tell us about him?
Jason got this horse out of a claimer, and he's done a really good job with it. The high-speed horse, he can trot fast. I don't know why he ran last week. He was on a good little run there, and 7 holes is a tough, difficult spot, but I'm sure Jason, he did well with him, so I'm sure he'll have him figured out and ready to go.
Now, this is the 7-hole with 4 trailers, obviously. That's somewat of a concern. Any speed that he can use?
Well, he does have speed. He is a kind of a high-speed trotter, and he maybe can use it tactically. But we'll have to wait and see behind the gate. 7-hole is a difficult spot in a 12-horse race, but perhaps.
All right. And race 9, Meadowview Arnie for trainer Richard Banker, one of the leading trainers here. Actually went off stride last 2. Somewhat surprising with Joe Feraldo driving that he would go off stride in his last 2. You've never driven him before, but you've driven against him plenty, I'm sure. What do you know about this one?
The horse, I think, is a little tricky. I think, there's a few things about easing him into the gate and getting him into the race. But, Banca, you see sharp as they come, and, I'm sure he'll have him figured out and worked out, and he's a good trotter. He's with a little help, he should be close.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the positive side, he's actually won at this 1.25 mile distance, and certainly the 9-hole is better than being on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather, come out of the 9 than the 8. So, hopefully, he'll have him worked out and stay trotting, and we'll be fine.
And I'm sure Eric, between now and Tuesday, will have a conversation with Joe and get some tips from him as well. In the 11th race, on Tuesday, from the 2-hole, you have on the podium for trainer Jose Godinez, and you actually won with him this level in May, and he was second facing better in his last. Tell us about him.
He's actually a nice trotter. I like on the podium a lot. His form was a little awkward there, the last month, 6 weeks, but Jose, he is a really sharp trainer too, and it's a good spot. He can leave a lot, so I expect him to be forwardly placed, and we'll see how he goes. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, he's really got a few things going for him. He's got the drop, he's got the rail, and the speed, and that makes for a potent combination. And it's even more potent when you're dealing with a very powerful Jose Godinez, Eric Carlson combination. You have a very live one in Tuesday afternoon's 11th race on the podium. Thanks for joining us, Eric.
My pleasure.